Welcome back. We're gathered here on this very fateful day for another thrilling episode of DickeyTime. If you enjoy the podcast and want to show your support, be sure to subscribe. We're available in audio format on Apple and Spotify and video on YouTube.
Well, everybody. You thought we were not gonna wear a costume, but
We tricked you. We trick-or-treated you. No treats, just tricks today.
you got everybody.
And now you're gonna get freaking shot. We have a new Elon Musk technology that allows us one time to shoot you through the phone. I won't use it yet, but sometime throughout the show, I'm gonna shoot you guys. So get ready.
I'm just now for the first time, because I was setting all the shit up for a second, and I'm just now really looking at your mask. Is that like, it's a skeleton for pirates, right?
Yep. Even in death, I crave the booty.
Everybody, we've got a great show for you tonight.
No, we don't. Go home.
It's me. It's your boy. We coughing. We schmonking.
Yeah.
We listening to the tunes. We talking the talk. We doing the dance.
Oh, there's dancing?
If you want there to be. There could be. I mean, this is just like anything kind of type podcast, you know?
You know what gets me in the mood to dance, Justin?
What?
Just throw, anytime The Rock has done music, Dwayne The Rock Johnson has done music, it's like, that just puts me in the mood. Oh my God, speaking of Dwayne, have you heard the new song he's in, Justin?
The new Dwayne The Rock Johnson song?
Yeah, he raps. He's a rapper now.
Oh my God.
So he crushed it in Moana with this the talk singing, and now he's doing talk rap.
Oh my God.
This is like the most gym dude, rap. Dudes that are like, rap is crap.
Okay, so you said Tech 9.
Yeah, Tech 9's tight. I mean, Tech 9 will always be killing it.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about Tech 9 too?
What?
Is that a lot of times him and Eminem do a lot of the similar wordplay sometimes, but Eminem gets clowned on so much more for it. Tech 9 always gets the pass of no, he's an OG. I'm like, man, sometimes he be saying some Eminem level honky ponky tonky wonky.
Yeah, maybe that's just an age thing. Do you think?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe that was just a more classic way of rapping, actually.
Well, they just kind of grew up around the same time, right? Something like that?
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I think they are actually right around the same age. That's a good observation. I didn't even really think about the fact that they're probably in the same age group.
Yeah, well, I think about artists today and how much we all kind of just unconsciously feed off of each other, truthfully. Whether it be merch or...
There was a tweet from Mitch Lucker that always stuck with me when I was younger, and it was that whatever you're writing, you shouldn't be listening to that genre because you'll just subconsciously steal shit that you like. So it's better to take it subconsciously from a genre you're not playing, because then it actually changes it rather than you just I just ripped off a metalcore riff from another metalcore band.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, let's give this a go. I'm very excited because The Rock has got a very thrilling music career from the get-go, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Thrilling music career.
Who knows, man? Maybe.
I mean, the rest of the song's fine. This is very of the par of Tech 9, but it's just really funny when Dwayne comes in. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You smell what I'm cooking? These bars, they're hooking.
All right, everybody, we got Tech 9 song Face Off featuring Dwayne Johnson and Joey Cool and King ISO.
I don't think I've ever heard somebody just call him Dwayne Johnson without Dwayne The Rock.
That is kind of weird, right?
Mr. Johnson. He's in the beginning.
He's got to be.
The video. I didn't realize that. I just knew his verse was at the end.
So
is he in a green room right now?
So, real question: Do you think he is the same person off camera? Because he for some reason seems a little too pure whenever he acts or whenever he's behind in front of a camera.
Honestly, something I've been grappling with recently is that being just a simple person goes a long ways, because you don't have to worry about the dread of reality when you're just no, I wake up, I prep my meals, I work out, I love my family, just stay in that bubble of the day-to-day working man. I don't know. He genuinely to me feels like he's the same guy. Like every time a camera's on this dude, he's like the same exact person.
Yeah.
Even when I think that's why he acts the same in every fucking movie, is because that's just who he is. You know, some actors are literally just like that. Like they just are playing themselves in a movie. Like every time Seth Rogen acts, I feel like that's a Seth Rogen.
Yeah, fair enough. Jonah Hill, another one of them, right?
I think he's in recent years proven himself to be able to be more of a serious actor, but yes, I would say like his comedy roles are just him talk. Like when he rambles and talks, like it's definitely dissimilarness comes out.
Yeah, I feel like with every actor, they kind of have to come into it a little bit. Like I even look at this is kind of piggybacking off of people that were all in the same movies, so forgive me there. But like Michael Cera, you know, like he was awkward in the beginning, but I feel like he really kind of came into his character. After a couple movies, especially after Superbad, I should say.
But dude, then you get anomalies like Willem Dafoe for me, where I think recently I've realized like Willem Dafoe might be my favorite actor.
I agree with that. Yeah,
he's like hearing him talk about acting. He's so passionate and he's so detailed with his decisions and work. Like, you can tell that every role he accepts, it's not just a paycheck. He's like, I'm going to become this character and do my best version of it, of how I feel it should be.
Yeah.
Like even him as fucking the Green Goblin. Like he brought his own personality to that is different from every other character he plays. Like he's so good at just becoming the written character.
Did you watch the movie where he plays Vincent Van Gogh?
Oh no, but I bet he looks like Vincent Van Gogh. Like he could if he had the right hair color.
I forget the name of that movie, but it's on Netflix right now. Yeah.
You'll have to check that out. It sounds interesting.
I don't know. Just if there's a movie and it has him in it, I'm just like, I should probably watch this.
Honestly, has he been in a bad movie?
Maybe, but at the same time, because like I look at the first, Spider-Man, right? Like a lot of people that's like a meme now. That's 100% a meme movie.
Bro, I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, I loved it growing up, but like as an adult, I can look back and be like, okay, this is like this is a funny movie, right?
Well, so comic books are inherently silly. Oh wait, hold on, we got to be respect. I just realized there was a bull behind him when he came on screen. Just stock footage of a bull.
Damn, that's not
he did
PG.
The eyebrow.
That's not very PG, Rock. Oh. What? Whoa.
Oh, it's an ad. It's an ad, dude. That's The Rock's. Yeah, that's his fucking tequila.
That's his tequila?
Why shouted it out. Let's go.
That's a rap.
Oh,
literally.
Dude, that's very clever, The Rock.
Wow.
That's a rap on the shoot, and also you just listened to a rap.
Man, that was I never thought I was ever going to...
Baby drama, live for mamas, everybody want to call me Karma.
I definitely will never listen to that again, but I will always cherish the fact that I now know that this exists.
We have the access to this audio forever.
yeah. Dude, I'm just surprised
so
that Tech
funny.
Nine's still just like pulling it off. I feel like it's so hard. It's so fucking hard to just maintain.
Yeah, Tech's impressive, man.
Yeah.
He's a very consistent rapper.
Yeah.
Been able to keep his name relevant for fucking years and still be creative.
4 million plays. Let's see what are these comments. Let's check these comments.
Like 4 days.
Good to see Dwayne everywhere. True.
I love to just wake up in the morning and see Dwayne on my ceiling staring back at me. Yeah, where's the Meat Canyon video on Dwayne? On Mr. Johnson. This shit for real.
Dude, yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
It's all about power, all about lust, all about trust. Dude, whatever. Go off, King. Do your thing. It's not good, but it's funny. Like, there's people that I'm sure love that. Like, dudes that wear tap out T-shirts that are a size too small, and they know that it's a size too small. Love this. Like, they're stoked at this.
Yeah.
Now they get to go like, yes, dude.
Yeah.
He proved it to those fucking idiots, those idiot rappers that it's so easy.
I never even considered that. Like there is a great majority of people out there that are just like, yo, this is sick, man. Like I grew up watching him, wrestling and now he was in the Fast and the Furious movies and I loved all those and like I still wear Affliction, bro. I still wear Affliction.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I'm here for it. It's funny. I can't believe they shouted out the tequila at the end. He threw it to him on stage.
He really doesn't need to do that, but like
right, he's The Rock, dude. He was like the #1 actor for like 3 years in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
Shilling his vodka in a music video. It's so funny.
Yeah. It's going to take a while for me to process all that. Oh, man. Oh, my poor brain.
Dude, that shit's funny.
Do you ever feel like you have imposter syndrome sometimes, Abby?
It's a little sus. I've never played Among Us.
Oh.
So I actually
Dude, me neither.
I don't know who the imposter is.
When that shit really started taking off, I was just like, I was aware of what it was, but I don't know. It's kind of like Minecraft sometimes. I'm just like, sometimes like I understand like the culture and the jokes and shit, but just a little removed, just because I've never really dove into it,
Dude, you know what? I have an issue. I don't know if I have imposter syndrome, but I have an issue with like something hipstery in my heart that I don't want to be there. Where if too many people tell me to check something out, I just can't.
Oh, you have a little bit of a bias.
Yeah, I don't, dude. I'm just like, it's the amount of time somebody tells me to check something out. It's like every time I become desensitized, I feel.
Yeah.
Where every time somebody new is like, look at it, and they don't provide me like a good reason, I just put it in like, oh, it's just one of those like things I don't care about, and then I miss out on a lot of shit from doing that.
Yeah, no, I understand that miss out sentiment, homie. At the end of the day, are you thankful for that, or do you kind of resent the fact that you're so like in tune with like culture? I guess.
I mean, I get it's a give and take, because on one hand, I never succumb to peer pressure. Like, if I don't want to do something, I'm not doing. Like one of those things. But on the other hand, like I said, sometimes I stonewall and I miss things that, like this Squid Game thing. Like, I've seen so many Korean like films that have the exact premise of Squid Game as a movie.
Yeah.
So to me, this wasn't like an exciting new concept. This was like the 7th Death Game, movie setup that I've seen it recently too, like very recently. And I think the rest of the world is just now being exposed to that media.
Yeah.
So I think there's like a part of me that was like, I've already seen this shit. I'm not jumping on the American exciting one.
Yeah.
It's because it's probably not going to be as sick as the actual good ones.
You want to know something?
But I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Me being the little shit that I am, I stopped myself from doing this, but I was going to send out a tweet just to be a little.
It's all about power, all about trust.
A little bit of a smart ass. I was gonna say, man, have you guys checked out this fucking Tiger King shit, man? That shit's crazy. Yeah, this shit's like sick, guys. Anyone seen this movie? It's totally
Squid King.
Went under the radar. I don't know why no one's talking about it.
You should just tweet #FreeJoeExotic.
Yo, everyone, the reason I bring up imposter syndrome is because the new Circa Survive. Yo, have you heard this yet?
Really, really clean transition. Is this a new song?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
It's coming.
Heard it.
It's going to be on their new EP, I believe.
Man, I can't believe they put out a song in 2021 with the word imposter in the name. Are the comments just all Among Us?
We'll find out.
You can't even say like suspicious without people being like, Among Us, brother. The vents.
Circa Survive, imposter syndrome, everybody.
Circle Survive. What is that?
That's weed.
You want to hit this?
What is that?
It's weed.
Oh my God. We're trading weed.
Yo, is that Anthony?
I could only hope to be as beautiful as him in the future. But I think I'm going to have to stop smoking completely to get there.
Yeah, dude, he looks hot.
Yeah, I think he's like 30.
How is his voice the exact same range? This literally looks like a dub.
Yeah, man, I don't know. He's got it's matured a little bit. I think his voice has matured a little bit, but it's still got that youthful, high register.
He looks like a Christian Bale's younger brother.
Yeah, I could see some type of relation there.
He's got like that hot boy bone structure.
There's something about his eyes for sure. He's got very haunted eyes.
Yeah, haunted's a great word where it's like, it looks like he's about to cry, but nowhere else on his face does he look like that. Mm-hmm. Like his eyes are filled with sorrow. He's seen some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Is he gonna get a shaved head?
Weren't you gonna go to Circa's like 10-year reunion on the Blue Sky Noise? Or?
Yeah, I don't think they ever redid it though.
Nah, it's a bummer, man.
Yeah, they ended up, because they came through recently with City and Color, and it wasn't.
Oh, they came through with City and Color?
Or not they. I don't know why I said they. I meant Anthony.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, City and Color came through recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know when they're ever gonna do the makeup for that Circa Survive. Yeah, the arrow, the what the fuck, Blue Sky Arrow or whatever.
Blue Sky Noise.
Yeah, that one. He's got such a wild voice.
Man, yeah. I wish so badly that I could be a good singer.
Dude, for real. Hey, sir, can you not belt your heart out when I'm cutting your hair? It's very difficult.
Man, he's full committing to the shaved head.
Hell yeah. It's been a while since somebody done one of these. I think the last time I saw this was Landon Tours.
Oh, yeah, when he was doing that, his solo project.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I feel like Landon's solo project's kind of like, it's evolved over the years for sure, because it started out as that, like, really dirty, like, kind of like...
Captain.
yeah, slightly problematic, but very well received.
It was clearly from a place of darkness. Like, you could tell he fucking hated himself when he made those songs. Dude, that Dear Mom and Dad song when he just gets his ass kicked through the video, and he literally like broke his tooth during that video.
Yeah.
Because he got punched in the face so hard.
Yeah.
And he didn't stop because it's a one take, so he's like bleeding from his face and his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could clearly tell homie wasn't doing well. But now, he's writing beautiful songs.
But now. Yes.
Yeah, this song's, a little slow, but it feels meaningful. You know?
Yeah.
It seems like this is a song he needed to write, which I respect.
Yeah. Always respected that about Circa, man. I've always respected the fact that out of like the plethora of artists out there, I've always felt like they've really like stayed true to who they are in regards to just this really being an outlet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, you can tell Anthony Green's an artist that cares about his art. It isn't just like trying to get a paycheck, you know?
Yeah.
This is like an outlet for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I really love that about this guy particularly as an artist. Like any project he touches is just usually filled with a lot of heart.
Yeah.
God, his eyes are beautiful.
He's kind of like, eh.
Yeah, the locked eye contact as his head gets moved around. I thought that was a swastika for a second. I was like,
that's how it ends. Anthony Green's just a Nazi now. Wow. Wow.
Oh, I'm trying to upload this exact video and just edit a swastika onto the side of his head.
Oh, dude.
This is a sequel to American History X.
Yeah. Dude, that'd be so funny. Funny, but not really funny.
Yeah, well, the imposter syndrome's about Jewish people.
Yeah, oh my God, it makes sense now. Anthony,
no.
Oh, poor
Anthony.
Yes.
Oh, this is a new Knock Loose you were talking about
New
earlier.
Knock Loose. I'm not going to play the whole thing because we got to get to other things, but this just came out, I think, this morning, actually.
This is a animated thing, right? They did like a whole like little film or something, from what I've read.
I'm not sure, but it does say animated film in the title, so I'm going to go with that.
I should have just read the fucking video.
It's all good, homie. It's all good.
Literally, in fucking parentheses, it literally says animated film.
Let's just get this going. This is the new Knock Loose EP.
You're singing Knock Loose, ain't it?
Of life.
Oh, okay. A tear in the fabric of life. Tear in the fabric of life, yeah. Do you think he's going to go,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He has to, right?
How crazy would it be if he didn't? If he opened up with just like some sick lows.
Man.
Or they're just like, if they pitch shifted Mickey Mouse.
Oh!
That'd be a funny intro. That's in the video, by the way. I didn't do that. The sniffing is in the video.
You ever go to Disneyland, homie?
I've been once
in
my life, yeah.
When?
At NAMM.
At NAMM?
Yeah, the last NAMM I went to
okay.
before, to the year before COVID.
I never went as an adult. I only went as a kid, like maybe when I was like 12 or something.
Yeah, was it fucking magical as a child?
It wasn't magical, but it was like a really cool theme park.
Dude, the first ride we went on was Splash Mountain, and it was me and 4 other big dudes, and I was told to sit in the front, and I got dunked on the final like drop. We just like went underwater basically. Like, dude, I was soaked the rest of the day. I was wearing a hoodie and jeans, and literally my socks, my hoodie, and my pants were like I was sopping wet. Like every ride I sat in after was wet. I was like, I can't believe this is the first thing we decided to do.
Yeah.
I'm just wet all day at Disney. I still had a blast. Like,
You said Splash Mountain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you gotta go on Splash Mountain, man.
That's what I was told. I closed my eyes. I was on the top. I have a thing with heights.
Yeah.
And I was the very front guy, and it did that thing where there was so much weight in the back that like when the tip goes over, it's like airborne for a little bit. I couldn't have been more scared for my life in that moment. I just closed my eyes until we dropped. And so, to my surprise, having my eyes closed and then all of a sudden being submerged in water, I was like, "We're done. We're dead right here." It's kind of a cool video. It's like
it's got that like stop motion feel to it.
It also feels
even though
like
it's not.
Dark Souls-y. Like kind of like the dungeons in Dark Souls atmosphere a little.
I really like the pacing right now with this song. It's like it's heavy, it's dark, but it's also upbeat, you know.
Yeah, I'm hyped that they're still going heavy because they're at that point where they could totally transition to softer, like
weren't we talking
new
about
metal
that?
shit, and it would work. But
weren't we talking about how we kind of both were slightly expecting them to?
I think so. Yeah.
Go that route.
Yeah, I was definitely like wondering if it was gonna teeter or not. So it's hyped to see them do some heavy shit like this still.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I guess this is kind of Code Orange-esque too. You could say like it kind of has that. It's definitely not like a similar video, but it has the same atmosphere, I would say.
Yeah. You know, a bit of an unpopular opinion, but you know, recently I've kind of been falling off the whole Code Orange hype. I don't know why.
I don't know if I've ever been on the hype. I've just been like, oh, they have a couple cool songs.
I really enjoyed them when they were really first starting. You know, even I guess kind of around the time that they were still going by Code Orange Kids, but.
Do you know their original first name was just the Snapple Bunch?
Man. Do you think Snapple would have ever blown up if, like, the cap didn't pop?
No. Or if they didn't have the facts on the back?
Yeah.
People really liked that part.
Yeah.
I mean, myself included. I was one of those people.
It's like Bazooka Bubblegum. It's like you get it because the comics or the jokes and.
See, I thought you got Bazooka Bubblegum because you hated yourself. You wanted to test to see how, like, you just were pissed at your parents for them trying to, make you brush your teeth all the time. So you're like, what if I ate the hardest, worst thing for my teeth ever? And it was that pink fucking Hubba Bubba. Double Bubba Hubba Bubble. Nasty. Ooh, cool change up too. I love this stop motion video. Like, it's like made on like miniatures, but also like it looks CGI.
Oh yeah.
Super cool.
Maybe probably made with Blender, I'm assuming, or no,
or maybe a combination of both. Because I think it is stop motion too. Like this looks like almost
the frame editing for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, that just seems
it has. Look at the depth of the hand that he's sitting on. Like that looks like a real sculpture, like of
Yeah.
a hand, like something made out of like paper mache or clay or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it has both elements of like real stop motion and then, like you said, like Blender and After Effects and shit. Wow. I mean, I don't want to take away from how sick Knock Loose is because the song is really cool so far, but I'm like really in marvel of this video. Is very cool.
Oh yeah. I'm here for
It's
this.
like a lot of work went into it. Let's see if I wonder if it holds up throughout. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say he's trying like a different like pitch. I think sounds a little more like Dying Wish.
I think there's a good reason why they've kind of worked together so much. They kind of
I think you're
probably
right.
buy off of each other a little bit,
They steal from each other constantly. I've seen it.
That's how it works. It's so heavy, but it's also on fire, so it hurts.
Their transitions are very like they just have that down. Like they're very good at doing their like time change switch ups. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, is this a feature? Is that him? Those are different screams. Nasty. The Dahaka is what that thing looks like. Prince of Persia.
How would you do that type of scream?
It seems like a lot more like shrieky, but also like a little like nasally.
Yeah, it's like I'm not convinced he's like screaming, you know, but it definitely is like
It has like that shrillness of your actual voice. But I don't know. It sounds like a different. I wonder if it's a different person, or if he's just got a cool new scream he's fucking with.
Knock Loose really doubled down on the tarot chords.
Fair.
Oh man, we're gonna get demonetized now.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm sure the rock song isn't gonna demonetize us.
How do you how do you put that fucking on your EP without like getting some like legal repercussions or?
I mean, you could probably take the melody and then sing your own lyrics.
Yeah.
Get away with it that way. This thing is like cutting my nose. I don't know if I could wear this anymore.
Man, I'm surprised you wore it that long.
It seriously fucking hurts.
I'd be all sweaty. I'd be all shreddy. Yeah, no, that shit was hype. I'm really here for the new Knock Loose. I was a little concerned moving forward whether or not they were going to be able to sustain it because, you know, just being real, it's hard. It's hard to put out banger after banger after banger consistently.
It's hard out there for a pimp.
Hard out there for a pimp indeed. Yeah, no,
yeah, that was cool. I'm definitely going to check that out after the stream. I think I'll finish it later tonight. I think that was pretty engaging. I think it was a cool thing. I think Knock Loose is something that they're not really appreciated for is that their videos in recent years have actually been pretty interesting, I think.
Oh yeah.
They have a fun take on their recent.
I'll definitely give them credit in that regard. I like the fact that they are a darker band that touch on very moody, emotional, dramatic expression, I guess. And yeah, I think the cinematography is that what I would call it? Yeah. Whoever is shooting the video is in touch with exactly what they're going for.
Agreed.
Yeah, and I really do enjoy that about them. Let's keep this shit moving. We got new Like Moths to Flames. You hear this yet, Ob?
No, actually, I didn't even know this was out. So this is cool for me.
The Preservation of Hate, everyone.
This is like a secret drop for me. Here for the Fit for an Autopsy, like painting style background here.
It's got to be the same artist, right?
Oh, dude, I know that this isn't the band to bring this up, but the artwork reminded me of it.
What?
Have you heard the new Thy Art Is Murder?
How recent is it?
Like 2 weeks, maybe.
Maybe? I'm not positive though.
I'm fucking bored with that band. I think I'm out.
Yeah.
I think I've tapped out.
No, it's okay, homie.
I held on for a long time, but
yeah,
that last single, man. Dude, I literally told myself if homie writes one more song about hell, I'm out. This is a really cool painting. The song's tight too, but like the little colors of like the prism around the skeleton boy, that looks really cool.
They're going for the very cut, skippy guitars. I like that. Chris's vocals have gotten better.
Chris is an insane vocalist.
You think so?
Yeah, he's really good, man. Like, especially his singing. I know he hasn't done like anything in the song, but his singing, like, I think it's because he has such a like proclivity to write similar choruses that he's lost a lot of that luster when you think of it. But if you really like listen to a Moths chorus, like homie be fucking belting like constantly. Like that's hard. It's hard. Like you ever try to sing along to a Moths song? You're like, oh, this is much higher than I anticipated this to be. And this is like his comfort zone. Yeah. And it's like gritty and aggressive. I mean, his screams are like, they're fine. Like I don't think they're anything crazy, but I think they work. Like for being Fries, they deliver emotion well enough, you know?
Yeah.
And like they're distinct enough that I'm like, this is Chris when I hear him. Like I think he's a much better singer than a screamer, but I think his screams are good. I think they work well.
Yeah, I've always really liked his projection. Like he's got a good girth to it, I guess that was what I'm trying to say. It's a cool riff. remember when they kind of went softer and we were kind of like, yo, is Moths just going to be a softer, like almost.
Like the darker divide or whatever.
Yeah. That was like.
That was pretty cool.
I liked it. Very interesting though. It's always.
If they had a good like mix of that shit and like this type of stuff, I think that'd be like the perfect blend. Because they can do both, and instead of just doing one album of one and one album of the other, they should just find a way to commingle the two without it just being like a metalcore band, you know?
Yeah.
Because I think they could ride that line of, the used type of music where they're writing like alternative rock that goes metalcore.
Yeah.
I think they could ride that. Like they should. This band honestly should probably be bigger than they are.
Oh yeah. No, I've always thought that. And in regards to because I've always considered Moths to be a true like metalcore band.
That's fair.
I feel like they've kind of they're pretty responsible for the way that metalcore has kind of like evolved over the years. I think.
Yeah, they were a big inspiration for me, even vocally when I was young. Like I remember that was the first time I publicly entered anything vocally was for their contest that they were doing. And
oh, you did a contest?
Yeah, their single. That
and
they
y'all
did.
didn't fucking pick this man? What the fuck?
No, I was up against that kid, dude. He had,
that kid, yeah.
He was like 12 years old. Like every time, anytime there's a contest and there's a kid doing it, like okay, they have such a good chance of winning because everyone's like, that's crazy that a kid's doing this, which is like, sure, that's fair, but come on.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I spent like 2 months practicing All Star by Smash Mouth, and I was gonna perform it at this retirement center for old people for it was like a talent show or something, and like being like I was like must have been 10 years old. I don't know. So I'm practicing
story.
every day, right? I'm getting this down. All Star. That song. Everyone has a song that kind of just is cursed, right? That's one of my cursed songs, and then it became the meme that it was. Thank you, Shrek. Okay, getting on with the story. Just to wrap this all up, I was spot on. I have never sang that song so good in my life. And I was like feeling it. I was like, yo, I just fucking won this. Like, cause I'm looking at my competition, fucking got Sally over here and she's like jump roping. And
right. And you got the whole fucking retirement home.
I brought my own speaker, my own mic. And I was like, yeah, I got this. And then right after me, this fucking kid, this little jackass pulling my leg, he comes out and he takes his shirt off, right? And then he does the worm. He does the worm.
He won.
He beat me.
Dude. It was a different time in the 90s.
If you did the worm now, I think
people would laugh at you. People would be embarrassed.
He'd probably get mad props on me.
Dude, not now.
Dude,
kids
you should try it.
No, I swear to God, if you did the worm now, I think people would be cringed.
Maybe.
Like considering that TikTok is as big as it is, and kids just be dancing all the time. And somebody got down on the ground and did the worm.
Dude,
I'd be like,
I could see Benny getting away with it from a void. Like if he pulled the worm out.
Not in front of me, he won't.
Dude, you should try it out, Benny. I think that.
Yeah, actually, I do that in front of me so I could laugh at it.
All right, up next, everyone, we got the new AngelMaker, The Great Gray Flame.
The original title of the song was The Great Gray Worm. It's kind of funny. This song is called Twilight. Or I'm sorry, this EP is called Twilight. And I don't know if you know, but they did the Acacia Strain thing where they put out an EP that has 2 songs and then another EP that has 2 songs. The first EP was called Dawn, and then this one's called Twilight. And I think it's funny because those are both, like, the Twilight Saga. There's a movie that's, like, has Dawn in the name. It would be funny if they just kept putting it. They had, like, a new moon one. Like, eclipse.
Another band that kind of really remained true to their sound, I think, right?
These dudes love deathcore.
Yeah, like that's a great way to put it, right?
Mm-hmm. I'd say that's the best way I could think about it, is that AngelMaker is only the way that they are right now is because they truly still love fucking MySpace deathcore.
Okay, this lead line's really sick. You don't hear that too often
right,
now. The harmonizing.
Like, they stay true to that fucking. They have never followed a deathcore trend. They've always been shredders and riffers.
Shredders,
and the pig squeals, brother. Yeah, this is the one band that never stopped doing pig squeals. They were like, we will not be bullied out of doing pig squeals. And I respect the fuck out of that. And they got Johnny in the band now too, so there's like 4 people doing screams in this band now.
There's 4 vocalists.
Not like
yeah,
frontman,
yeah.
but
I know they have 2, but but like they also have
literally everybody be doing vocals in this band.
It's
except
just
for the
a
drummer.
homie project, yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, Mike's lows are very cool. They stand out as very unique.
I think the last time we played with them was in Bremerton at the Shack.
Dude, the Charlton.
Yeah.
Charleston?
Charlie.
The Carlton. Dude, yeah, that deathcore riff, baby.
Are you fucking yours? Yes, that's my space.
Infinite death fucking by art, dude.
Yeah. Okay, what's up? What's up, pussy?
What's up, pussy?
Oh. It hasn't even hit yet. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we riding it, baby.
Dude, they're utilizing the multi-screams, though. Having the low, and then a different guy do the high, and then a third high, and they're still all layering. You know how cool that would be live?
Oh, yeah.
One guy's... and then another guy waits 2 measures and then comes in. Like, that's hot. The fucking metal horns riff.
Yeah, this really is a metal horns riff.
This is the type of music that makes me want to play Castlevania.
Yeah. Now, honestly, though, I'm kind of confused why AngelMaker isn't always the support for, like, fucking Black Dahlia.
For real, yeah. They should just be permanent openers for Black Dahlia.
I mean, honestly, though. Like,
Yeah, I think this band's going to start taking off again soon.
oh, they're just ending it with that fucking...
It's pretty wicked.
Wow, yeah.
Michael Myers!
I'm pretty I'm pretty impressed, y'all. That was very sick.
Yeah,
your
EP's
thoughts?
worth checking out. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I hadn't heard that one yet. I'm gonna go check out the other one after this as well. The earlier EP I checked out, that was fucking sick. I think both those songs were awesome. And this one was a great addition to it. This is sweet. Like you said, the riffs, dude, the throwback riffs, man. This song really excelled in the MySpace riffage.
Giraffes.
Jimmy, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna riff so fucking hard.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed, y'all. Yeah, that shit was that hit my fucking palate.
That shit was so fucking horny.
Oh, dude, you're gonna like this, Jebby, on this comment section.
Oh,
I saw the video like an hour after it was posted, and look, I'm right under him. I got him. I caught his ass in 4K.
no.
I fucking ratioed him too. Get caught in 4K, bitch.
Oh my God, Nick, this is what happens.
I caught your ass in 4K, dude. I was not expecting to actually have a higher ratio. That's really funny.
Just for anyone that's just listening, Austin left a comment on this new Ice 9 Kills video. The comment says, haven't seen Nick Nocturnal comment yet, so now's my chance. All right, here it goes. Banger! Right above it. Nick with banger. Oh my God.
Nick Nocturnal with the bang. Literally
Hilarious.
the day after.
Dude, I'm kind of curious if there's any more bangers now because of that.
fucking caught your ass, bro.
Yeah, we got straight banger.
Straight banger,
Okay.
baby. The banger-aid.
All right, everyone. We have new Ice 9 Kills. The song is Funeral
Oh, that's gonna be.
Derangements.
That's a good clip. That's a good clip.
You know, you're out in the middle of the fucking desert. You're
Dude,
just
I went
smoking
through-
with your papa.
Smoking with my pops.
That or uncle.
No, dude, it's Pet Cemetery. That means that's his neighbor.
Oh,
Because that's the cat. So it's church.
oh man.
Yeah!
Yeah. Dude, but straight up, they've been doing that since day one.
Oh yeah.
Dude, super sick fun fact. The truck driver
Yeah.
plays Gage in the original Pet Cemetery movie.
Oh really?
He's the kid, the killer kid. How cool is that?
That's really cool, man. Sometimes I forget like how big Ice 9 Kills actually is, like just to be able to pull that shit off.
Especially, they're much bigger in the horror community than they are just in general. Like they got Dead Meat featuring in their videos and shit.
That's
Like in their canonical world.
yeah, that's fucking wild, man. Is that Donovan Morello? That's Donovan Morello. He's in the background. What the fuck?
Was it really?
Yeah.
From Hail the Sun?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
I didn't know there was a. Right
That's
there.
so funny. That's funny. Maybe, I bet there's references. They always do references in here.
Yeah.
Like one of those girls looks like Wednesday Addams. Also, they got a new member. That is Don. You're totally right.
Dude,
that's so funny.
It's very.
There is better.
What was I gonna say?
Dude, I'm surprised at how heavy this song is compared to what we listened to, I think, a couple weeks ago.
The Rainy Day song, yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. That Rainy Day song was like a necessary one to pull people in to the broader sound, and then this is for the people like me that have been here for a long time. They're like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
we still get it.
We still get it. Wow. Riffing, baby.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, the new guy. They got a new member, and he's fucking tight. He does backup vocals, and he's really creative. I think he writes a lot of the stuff too.
God damn. He stabbed her like fucking 20
Yeah.
times.
I think it was 2 in the chest, 3 in the stomach, 1 in the back. That's the one that kills her.
Ah.
Classic.
Classic.
Shout out to this actress for having her face buried for a metalcore video. Also, dude, what's up with them like fucking white facing this guy? I thought he was a black guy in the movie.
Is it gonna? Oh!
He got his throat slit.
Okay,
This guy,
the vocal's sick, but drops a little underwhelming for me.
Oh, you don't like the ambience?
Come on, I like the ambience, but I was expecting more of like an impact, like heavy as fuck part. And I mean, this is heavy, but I don't know.
I get it. They can't go too heavy. It's still Last Night Kills, you know. They're selling to kids.
Yeah, I guess. Don't care about.
Yeah, this is something that I've always been a fan of that's underrated. Double bass during a chorus. Kind of sick.
Oh yeah.
Kill Switch does that a lot with fucking Jesse.
Yeah, dude, I remember being a kid and thinking like, if your song had a double bass drum in it, I was here for it regardless. I was like, yo,
Dude,
that's not classic rock.
Was 93 Hours by As They Lay Dying. Is it 93 or 94? I always confuse it.
Wait,
This is the end of the video, by the way. This is just a lot of story.
oh my god, how much? Oh my god, yeah, they got
They're doing
two
like
more minutes of this music video. And
They're doing like a
over.
whole story thing,
Yeah,
like every, you know, it's overarching theme. So
Yeah, if y'all want to check that part out, you can check
Yeah,
it out.
do
But we
that
don't
on-
got time for that shit. The song was sick though, guys. I'm surprised.
I love it, dude. They've really won me back over. I remember not like there was parts of the Silver Scream, the first one, that I was very like, oh, I wish this was better or went a different direction or had a
Yeah.
little more homage. And this is, I don't know, dude. They've been killing it. After that American Psycho song,
Mhm.
I was like, oh, this is kind of, they're doing that thing again that I don't like.
Yeah.
But they've literally, like the Chucky song was tight. This song was tight. The Resident Evil song was tight.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've been crushing it lately. I think this new guy is really pushing them in a really good direction, where they're walking the perfect line of corny, like opera-y, like with theater type of music, you know?
Yeah.
But also still, like, it's still brutal and still has catchy hooks, and
Yeah.
the references are tight, so it's still like loving.
Mhm.
I think it's cool. I'm actually pretty happy. I wasn't sure that they were gonna I thought they were just gonna run out of creative ways to reference horror, you know? And
Yeah.
instead they've gotten better at it, so that's really cool.
Yeah. Did they ever do a song that wasn't like horror related?
Yeah, they
Like
used
in
to
the
never do that. That wasn't like
early
their thing.
days? Yeah.
Dude, all their early shit, they used to have like the old like Devil Wears Prada joke names.
Oh, really? Yep.
One of their song names in their first album is literally called Chris Brown's latest hit.
Damn, that wouldn't go well today.
Yeah, and like Proximity Mines in the Premises, so I think it's a 007 GoldenEye reference. And the greatest story ever told. Like, just dumbass name. The People Under the Stairs. Like,
What was did you ever have an early band that did shit like that?
I had a pretend band that did shit like that.
But give me a title of one of your songs.
Alleyways were invented for bad things to happen.
I love it.
And then,
It's so extra and long.
It's dumb. All my names are bad. And then the other one was, if home is where the heart is, then where do the rest of the organs go to sleep?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know you just rolled your eyes at that one.
No, that hit me, and that was very refreshing.
Yeah, those were my two fucking like. And the band name that wasn't a real band was called Explicit, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Fucking rock on, brother. I was gonna be the drummer.
You check out the new Scream?
The trailer?
Yeah.
I watched it earlier, but not the one that you have loaded up. There was a different trailer I watched. Yeah, dude, I don't know if I've actually found out today. I don't think I am in the minority anymore of people that are just getting a little fucking sick of. Remember the bad guy from the 90s?
We need some new like cool like.
Yeah, dude. A24 was setting such a good trend for a little while of having just awesome, like trusting young new directors with a budget and giving them these creative outlets on these cool, new, unique ideas instead of just being like, what if Michael Myers was 90 and still murdering? What if Jamie Lee Curtis was a badass? Then what? What the fuck?
What are you gonna do?
And then they're doing the same thing. Like, it's literally, I heard that there's a Nightmare on Elm Street potential remake coming out too. And it's going to be the same.
It better be good. It better be good.
It's going to be the same thing of remember the bad man and the badass girl. They're going to fight again.
They'll probably get Johnny Depp for it somehow. I don't know. If there's a...
Ooh, Brian. Brian, it's Halloween 12.
All right, let's check out this trailer. This is a new Scream, everybody. Oh, I'm already so scared. Who has a fucking home phone today?
Oh yeah, shit. That's funny. I didn't even think about that because, like, of what happens in a second.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't funny, Amber.
Would you like to play a game, Tara?
Okay, so this is interesting.
That's a Saw reference.
Damn, she's already getting fucked up. This is interesting in I guess
this part. So the house system is synced up to her phone.
Yeah. I was just gonna say this interesting thing about this that kind of like draws my attention is the fact that this is the same essentially movie, but it's in the it's a contemporary now. It's like everyone has cell phones. We have Wi-Fi everywhere.
Well, that's what's funny though, is because you pointed out that there's a landline, but also she has this crazy new technical phone where you can lock your own front door from your smartphone.
That's insane.
But also they have a landline. Like, it's really funny if you're just thinking about like a future sci-fi movie where somebody's got like hover boots but then uses a printer.
Samantha, I know who you are.
I've been through this a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, but you were attacked by different people.
Whoever this is gonna keep coming.
I don't know if that translates. Of like, hey, I've been through this. I'm like, yeah, but isn't it supposed to be like a different guy? So that doesn't mean it's gonna be like the exact same.
There's certain rules to surviving.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being sick and badass.
Not that fucking kid. That Clay kid, or what's his actual name? I always call him Clay from 13 Reasons Why. I've seen him in one good movie, and it was Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe.
I feel like everything else he's been in, I've just not enjoyed him. He was in that open house horror movie.
Yeah. Damn.
Hello, Sydney. I was talking about this on stream the other day. I'm so sick of it. You got that fucking...
That really fucking rattled me. Oh my god, the noise, the sound.
What's your favorite scary movie, Sydney?
Dude, yeah. I'll probably see it because...
Of course, it's Scream. Like, what? It's gonna have a high budget for no reason.
Top comment, it's Scream, baby.
I'm subscribed to that guy. That's funny. I don't know how that dude always has like the first video on something. Like the second a video is released, he's like, "There's a new Scream." That's how I get all my news. Is that guy? My horror news.
Do you think the new Scream's gonna be better or worse?
Then which one? The original?
Yeah, let's go with the original.
I don't think it could. I don't think it's like trying to capture lightning in a bottle. I think with this franchise.
Okay.
The reason the first one worked so well was that it's a product of its time. It was the first like meta movie in horror to come out that had it something to critique the genre itself in. Like, it was the first like self-aware slasher, you know, that was a parody, but also like a satire more than a parody, where it's done very lovingly to the genre, but it's smart. There's a lot of like really clever things throughout the movie and like nuance to it. And I think that's something that was lost every single iteration going forward until number 4. I think they captured it again a little bit.
Yeah.
Whereas like, this is actually, I think number 4 is surprisingly pretty good. Compared to all the sequels, I still think the first one's better.
Yeah.
This one, I think is going to be just like a jerk-off fest, like a nostalgia jerk-off fest. Because like Wes Craven's not even alive anymore, so like he can't even put his hand in the pot to be like, hey, that's a bad idea, or like Sidney Prescott wouldn't do that, or this character, you know, Gale Weathers wouldn't do that, Deputy Dewey wouldn't do that. But this is another just gonna have them be like, reference the first movie, like the literally that line in the trailer. That's Jamie Kennedy's character. There's rules to this. Yeah, but you're a cop.
Kid.
You're a cop. Why do you? The reason he knew all this was because he was a film nerd, specifically for horror. So that's why he had the excessive talk of the rules. You as a deputy, just because you've been through this, wouldn't also like adhere to the horror kids like line of thinking. You wouldn't be like, there's rules to this, you know, if you have sex you'll die, like like come on. He was a teenager being facetious, and you're an adult man using like bad, like dumb brain right now.
Dumb brain.
It's, I don't know. I think I'm gonna watch it, obviously, like you said, because it's fucking Scream, but I am not
right. Yeah,
I'm not hopeful for it to be like, I'm not hopeful to be wowed.
Yeah.
But what I am holding on to is like Halloween 2018. I enjoyed that movie. I don't think it was necessary at all, but I enjoyed it. I think the ending was dumb, but I enjoyed myself watching it.
Yeah.
I think the fact that there's 2 sequels coming out is dumb as fuck, because like, chill. Just make a new, you know how easy it is to make a scary guy? Just like, can we get over Michael Myers? Like, the more I see him, the less scared I am of him.
It's not really doing it for me now.
Right.
For a lot of people, Michael Myers is like, he's the kingpin. You know. He's like,
Michael Myers is cool now. He's not like scary. It's not the shape. It's Michael Myers on the T-shirt that your weird niece and nephew wear.
Yeah. Who's your favorite psychopathic killer or monster?
Who's your favorite psychopath? From media?
Just from horror, like horror over the years.
Like an icon.
You know, you got Freddy, you got Jason. Yeah.
That's a fun question.
It could be a monster. It could be like Pumpkinhead. It could be the Leprechaun.
The Leprechaun's a good one. Dude, I can't believe I don't have a pop figure of the Lep, dude.
Oh my god, the Lep.
Lep, dude. Leppy boy.
You got Hellraiser.
This is a great question. I don't know, dude. I like a lot of them.
I know it's a big question, right?
It's a great question though. Dude, I remember when, this isn't my favorite, but I remember in The Conjuring 2 when the nun was when Valak was first revealed. I was like, yo, that's pretty fucking creepy. And it lost a lot of that going into, you know, the nun of like showing it so much. And but like the quick, like just it being like in the side, you know, the back of the hallway and shit. Yeah. That was like the first time I had ever thought of a nun in a scary context, and it kind of worked. Now it's just a joke, but at the time I do remember like really enjoying the design of Valak. And I thought that was a cool reveal.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think to pick one, I'll say Freddy Krueger, just because I've always enjoyed the knife hands thing, the finger hands. I think that's a pretty cool thing, and I do love myself a good bitch.
Well, I mean, also just going with this character, I think he's a great choice for one because like. It's a different type of horror. He haunts you in your dreams and actually kills you in your...
Right, that's like arguably the most scary, objectively, because you can't do anything about that. You have to go to sleep at some point.
Yeah, just imagine that. Like, that's a problem of yours now. Like, you have to deal with that. Like,
right.
Oh, fuck.
Like Michael Myers was defeated by psychiatric help for 50 years. Freddy Krueger, it gets stronger the more you think about his name. Like, that's a hard thing to beat. Who are you fighting? Shut up, dude. Fuck. Oh, he's getting stronger.
Let's keep some of the music going while we talk. This is how do you pronounce this?
I think it's Stellaris.
Stellaris.
Because it looks like Stellar is, but that can't be right.
Oh, yeah, Stellaris looks right,
so
I guess.
Stellaris.
All right, everyone, we got Stellaris, Dust of Future.
This is so I don't know have an opinion on this. This was a band that was playing in the background when I was gaming. And at the end of it, like the tail end, I was like, I think I enjoyed this while it was playing.
While I was
like bobbing my head a lot. Hopefully, I wasn't just having a good game. But I remember enjoying what I heard, so I made sure to jot it down for later so we could check it out. Yo, I think she's got your fishnets on,
Don't
dog.
play this game.
She's wearing the same fishnets as you. She's copying your drip.
It always happens. It always happens.
I think I have that same, like, pseudo Oculus. That was a funny shot.
You have the same what?
Like pseudo Oculus, where it's like for your phone, and not like an actual Oculus Rift.
Okay.
The pseudo Oculus, you know.
Pseudo-Oculus.
Pseudo-Oculus.
Pseudo-Oculus. Okay. She's got to be like a massive Arch Enemy fan, right?
Oh, absolutely. You see those hand movements?
This whole band, I think, is like, they probably all went to school together and they just grew up listening to
Arch Enemy together.
Arch Enemy in this moment.
Calling each other slurs in the Xbox lobby.
But also, damn. but also, what was that one fucking Swedish death metal band?
That's a big category.
I know. I should definitely rephrase that. They
Isn't Arch Enemy Swedish?
Maybe? I don't know. Cradle of Filth is what I was thinking of. Yeah. The drummer looks like a Tyson.
That's funny.
Looks like a Tyson to me.
I could see that. I bet he eats Tyson too. Tyson chicken. Microwave chicken.
Wow. She's got a pretty cool voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
And truthfully, I really kind of liked her screams too. For what they're going for, honestly.
Yeah, she goes in and out of that cool like mid to high range very quickly.
Yeah.
And I think it works really well. And then she's got this really pretty, like, it's like this power. Like I think of like an archer, like singing or something, very powerful.
Yeah. Man, this is like an old ass fucking despised icon breakdown.
Dude, fuck, you're right.
Yeah, it has that old school feel to it. Can they deliver?
Dude looks like Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. Damn. Yeah, what if you just look like Mr. Beast?
But you didn't have Mr. Beast money. She sounds much older than she looks. Sounds like the in this moment chick at some parts.
Do you think people start having big ears again? Because I think that's kind of like going out. Everyone's
That's
not
fair,
really.
yeah. I don't know. I probably. That's a good question, actually. Yeah, that's kind of like a dead thing.
Yeah, remember when you would go to a show and there'd always be that like old ass fat dude that just had like 3-inch gauged ears?
Oh, yeah. I've seen a couple of them for
Dude,
sure.
That guy back in the day, he couldn't go to the grocery store. He could not go to the grocery store.
No, he would have got his ass kicked.
Kind of a weird concept, but there definitely was a point in time, definitely before our time, but like if you went to the grocery store or just somewhere in public where there's going to be a lot of like pretty scary dads. I mean,
dude, let's be
they're
real.
probably
Before videos on phones, People used to just take their aggression out on other people. Like,
Oh, yeah.
You know, like this, whoever, starts anything with me in public, I'm just going to attack them.
Yeah.
And there will be no consequences if I win and get away.
We settle this in the COD chat
In the
now.
gulag.
Yeah.
We
dude.
settled it. Come on, Jim. Want me
Yeah,
to
people don't fight
beat
anymore.
your ass with a rock in the gulag.
Your thoughts, Avi? Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, upon listening back, this is a different genre than what I thought I was going to re-listen to, but I enjoyed this. This was good. I would put this in a playlist. I think it's good background stuff. Like, I don't think if I was super into Dungeons and Dragons, this would be great on that playlist. It feels very storytelling. Like, you could, I don't know, it sets a good theme in that regard. It sets that type of mood, but I don't think it's something that I would, like in the car, I don't think I would put this on.
Yeah.
Like to jam to.
I could see this band opening for Bolt from a Valentine around like 2009, something like that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, no, I mean for
It was
what
fun, though.
for what it is, yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think y'all killed it. Good job. It's not really like I don't really seek out like that type of music typically, but yeah, like you were saying, in the background, that's something that I think legitimately any metal fan could get behind.
Exactly.
Yeah. Good job, y'all.
Cool stuff.
Keep this going. We got fucking new Saltwound. It's we got our boy Taylor. Our boy Taylor's in this one.
Saltwound 2020, bitch.
The song is Drowning.
Drowning in Taylor Barber's
How many songs-
juicy ass.
How many metal songs out there have
Taylor Barber featuring in them.
I was
Probably 30.
gonna say the title Drowning. There's got to be like
Too many,
it's gotta be
I'd say.
at least 50. At least.
Drown's a great lyric, not a good song title. I mean, Drown With Me was cool when Bring Me the Horizon did it, and then everyone was like, yeah, you're right, that is a good word.
Man. They're just coming in with a simple ass headbanger, man.
It's a cool riff, man.
Dude, their vocalist. He's got some fire. At least his lows, I should say. I mean, his other vocals are good, but I wouldn't say revolutionary. But those lows, man, spicy.
I feel like this band would benefit from everyone being in hoodies. I don't know why, but that just makes sense. Like, seeing that shot just makes me uncomfortable. I look like I'm in the back room at a Zoomies on somebody's lunch break.
What do you think these guys are doing when they're not playing music? They're just chilling. What activity?
The vocalist pegs me as a barista.
Barista?
Yeah, he looks like he works at like a nice coffee shop.
Yeah, there's got to be one barista in this band for sure.
And I still think homie looks like he works at Zoomies. The one with the chain him. Looks like a Zoomies employee for sure.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's going on? They're changing it up.
Nasty.
Once more.
Bitch! Yeah, I said that at the very beginning of this. What the fuck was that? That was underwater robot one-liner?
For a second, I was like, damn, are my headphones broken?
Oh, they got him too on video? Respect. Oh, he's not there, though. But still.
Yeah.
I just realized there's Patrick Star graffiti behind one of those guys.
Damn, Taylor.
He's been waiting to do that, man. Ooh.
Man,
The
I would love to see this shit
oof.
live, man.
It's like a whole SpongeBob mural in there. Yeah, that was tough. That was cool. I enjoyed that.
Hell yeah, man. Hell
Yeah, that's like what I want Degrader to do, is like to be that band.
Yeah. Dude, there was do you ever listen to Decayer by chance?
Decayer?
Yeah, I know.
I was like, are you fucking with me? I was like, I swear I just said that.
It's an actual band. They keep popping up, but man, like
I don't think so.
That's another band.
I
That's
can't
just-
recall.
In regards to like consistent heavy like shit that's like kind of making me like check my phone like, yo, who the fuck is this right now? You know?
Right.
Like, that's one of those bands right now that's kind of just doing it for me.
Okay,
Yeah, definitely check them out.
That's hot. That's hot.
So enlighten me on this, because this dislike ratio to like ratio.
Dude, that's so funny to see. I had no idea it was actually that much. Yeah. Okay, so lael, I guess is how you would say it. Lael.
Wow.
So this is a interesting internet phenomenon because I think industry plants have been an interesting topic of discussion for the past few years. Where I don't think there's been there's only been proof of one. There's been talks and everyone agrees that it exists, but I feel like Jumex was the only one that people were ever able to confirm was a real plant. Until this girl. She has this weird thing on TikTok. She went viral on TikTok for guilting people into liking her music, where she had this I'm just this independent artist that's never had any luck, and I'm from the middle of nowhere, and I'm just trying to stay true to myself and not sell my soul and just be me. And my best friend I found out my best friend was making fun of me for my music career, and so I would love to show her wrong and just blow up my song, please. And then everyone checked out her music, and she's got these thousands and thousands of dollars put into these videos of how okay
bit of a red flag.
Hold on,
okay.
right out the gate there's 10 videos, one of which I think it's this one that I picked. She has the Kendrick Lamar robot arm.
Everybody, this is crazy by lael.
What's the video, the Damn video, or no, not the Damn,
Kendrick Lamar?
Have you seen that video with the camera that moves around him and it's got the big arm? Yeah, she has one of these in this video, and those cost $7,000 a day. But basically, yeah,
she's going for the Ashnico.
She's
hard.
The Billie Eilish Ashnico, yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a better example.
It's the Billie Eilish aesthetic, but the lyrics of Ashnico type of yeah, I'm crazy.
Literally.
Look at this video. The budget of this. It's cool. This is a sick video.
Why do you think it is so romanticized, especially within darker, harder, heavier music, to portray you're a legitimate insane person, or you have some type of...
Honestly, I think that's just what happens when money gets involved, and it's the misunderstanding of why these looks sold in the first place. Why Billie Eilish can do this look and people don't draw suspicions to being a plant, is because that was just her her insecure vibe of doing big clothes, versus this just feels like an out of date guy, an old person. What's pull from the Blender algorithm and let's see what's popping right now and just put that into a person.
Yeah, dude, this shot right here just says it all, man.
But yeah, anyway, recently people found out that more to her being a plant proof is that she is from one of the biggest cities in Canada, first of all. So she's not from the middle of nowhere. She's
Ontario, is that? No, it's not.
She's one of the three. I don't know.
One of the three.
One of the three that everyone says. So yeah, doesn't live in the middle of nowhere, and she used to be a YouTuber. She had over 1 million subs on YouTube. So she also she found success. She had success already, yeah. And then they I guess just took her and were let's mold you into a the next Ashnico, Billie Eilish, whatever, the next pop idol, and it backfired immensely, dude.
Yeah. I can tell. Yeah, top comment. I'm a small artist that's never had luck.
People don't want to be or feel tricked. And that's absolutely what this is. It at least with plants, there's the ambiguity of what does that even mean? It means a guy, a person with a bunch of money saw an artist and was let's change your look and put you into something cool.
Third comment, biggest Billy clone I've ever seen. Yeah.
Basically it says it all.
Yeah.
And the song's not even bad or whatever. People probably people that dislike this probably actually enjoyed the song, but it's just the principle of the fake aesthetic and just everything about it being crafted. People want to not feel tricked, and they want to support somebody being genuine.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad that at least some people are willing to call this shit out, man. Because honestly, you just take this song just as is, you package this, you put this on TikTok with all the money that's behind it. Mm-hmm. It's gonna do well, man. It's gonna do very well for a younger audience, and it makes sense. For some reason, why does it make sense, Austin?
Well, I mean, it doesn't have nearly as many views as you would think, considering how expensive that video probably was. Like, I don't think she got paid back what went into this video from this video. Because again, dude, those camera arms cost like $8,000 to rent and operate for the day.
Yeah.
Just one day of shooting.
One day.
One day, only at the bon marché.
Yo, Come True. We got this. It's a movie. It's a spooky movie.
Yeah, there's a
I'm
couple
scared?
movies. Am I? So there's 2 movies that I've seen talked about in the horror sphere recently that they're not like brand new, but they're pretty recent. And yeah, they're supposed to be pretty good. I don't know what this one's about like at all. I just know that I've been told the visuals are really cool and exciting, and that's something I've always been into. You know, like that movie Neon Demon. Do you remember that? Did we ever watch that?
I never watched it.
We should watch that sometime. It's a weird fucking movie. It's it feels like it should be an A24 film, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a cool movie on like the idea of beauty and like natural beauty and how far people will go to replicate natural beauty or how their jealousy can like a lot of times innocent pure people get corrupted and taken advantage of by people who are jealous of that, of like, oh, they don't even know what power they have. You know, it's like that pure. They could use that to their advantage, but then that defeats the whole purpose of them being pure. Really cool movie, honestly. I think it got a lot of bad raps because it was just so weird and like avant-garde. But the aesthetics of that film are something that I think about when I've had this movie described to me. Which means nothing to you, but if anyone's seen Neon Demon, that's at least the visuals is what I've expect going into this.
All right, let's check it out. Everyone, this is Come True, the trailer. Yeah.
Come true, homie, come true.
Okay. We're walking into a scary room. It's a dream.
What up, Sarah?
You know, IFC they've got some pretty good shit, man.
True. True that. Also, that opening, if you guys ever see a shot in a movie that is like looks really blue during the day, and it's just they're trying to make it look like night by making it just turning up the blue. They shot it during the day. It's not nighttime. Don't fall for it.
Yeah, lighting is you need lighting for a shot.
Well, it's just like the people. You can tell a lot of times filmmakers don't adhere to like the time restraints of the day.
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh, it took like 8 hours to set up, and now it's darker, or now it's too light or something, or like we missed the time frame for this, so I'll just put a filter on it later.
Yeah. Dude, I want night vision.
Night vision would be rad.
Yeah.
wicked and wonderful.
Stage 2, the slowing of the heart rate. Their bodies are preparing them for deep sleep.
This morning, I can't tell you that.
Ooh, a masterwork? Okay.
Now we wait. We'll either be hailed or crucified based on our treatment of this breakthrough.
Why not both?
Okay, you know, honestly, I mean, I'm kind of here for the setup, like,
Exactly what he
so far. Like, this could be a really cool, like terrifying concept. They're clearly chasing whatever this, like, monster or
It's like
nightmare
dream
is.
monster.
Yeah, like they're trying to study it or something, but by actually putting people in danger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean,
They're
that
doing
could probably be pretty cool. Yeah.
it potentially feels like a Tulpa movie maybe where they're like manifesting it by diving deeper into it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. That was a pretty vague, but
Yeah.
I think like we had enough of like what the villain is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I still want to check it out. I don't really know what it's about still.
Yeah. I like the fact that they
I like
definitely
it
haven't
being
spoiled anything because you know it's just one of those movies.
Movies should do that more, man.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. Let's check out this new Dying Wish. Cowards feed, everybody. Cowards bleed, everybody. Spot on, though.
I was gonna say too. Speaking of originality in movies, something I've been sitting on a lot more recently. I've been thinking about, like, I think I might have enjoyed *Malignant* more than I initially thought.
How much more?
like a good amount more. Like realizing now of like that it's a pretty original idea, and it had twists and turns that had me guessing the whole time. Like thinking about how like we've had so many copy paste horror movies the past few years with like the Conjuring universes and like what happens from shit like that, and just like all these recent disappointments. It was cool to see a movie that just did something different, that approached horror in a fun, different way.
Okay.
And from that, like perspective, like it's definitely not like, oh, this is psychological, like this is so smart, this is so eloquent. It's just like thinking about it more, like I think I could rewatch this at like a Halloween party and it would be a fun time. Like watching this with a group of friends, and like it's a good laugh and it's cheesy. And like rewatching the beginning of that movie, initially I was like, this feels so out of place, but then with the context of the whole movie and realizing that it's kind of like supposed to be campy and self-aware, the intro actually sets up the premise perfectly then, because it sets that tone of campiness right away. But then we as the audience think it's not supposed to be campy anymore because that was just a weird intro. Now it's time for the serious movie. And so we're going into it serious, thinking about it legitimately, but in actuality we should be thinking about it of the cheesy setup that we just saw.
Yeah, no, like going into it, I think a little more expected. Like if I could expect it, I definitely would agree with that. But I mean, truthfully, man, I fell asleep during that movie.
Well, then you can't have a valid opinion, dude. You didn't even see it all.
I saw a little bit of it. I don't know. Yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely not saying like this shit's sick, but I definitely think I was way more harsh.
You have a little more respect for it. Now
because I think I think that it achieved more. Like it was, especially thinking about James Wan, of like he's done so many. Like he doesn't ever stick around for the franchises. He writes like a cool movie with an original premise, and then it becomes a franchise, and he kind of like dips, and then like will produce it from afar. And this seems like he almost is sick of what he created, of like this genre of the films that are like his that people are trying to like emulate. And so he's like, I'm gonna do something completely different. I'm gonna do like a weird throwback movie that has a unique villain. So
yeah, I'll give it to him in that regard. Yeah,
I think it's worth agree with that. Potentially worth a rewatch with a group of friends, like knowing that it's supposed to be funnier.
I would only do it with a group of friends.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna like by myself.
I'm studying this.
Analyzing Malignant, like of all movies. But I think going into it with a more open mind, being like, this is supposed to be kind of funny, like allows you to put your guard down more and be like, okay, yeah, this is funny. Like think about the intro. Think about how much funnier it is when they first introduced like the main character and her, her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And they get into like a minor indiscretion and he bounces her head off the wall like immediately. It's such like a funny take on like domestic view of like, I think we should really. And he's like, shut the fuck up. Just like, there's no like escalation. He just instantly beams her brain off the fucking wall. It was like, okay, this is actually kind of funny how like over the top this is, and how like kind of fucked up it is.
Real quick, I know we were kind of talking about that just movies in general over the whole song, but like the thoughts on that new Dying Wish, man.
Dude, I think the album's pretty cool. I'm really into this new like throwback wave that we're going through, because nu metal had its time to shine of like the other new metalcore bands. We've been riding that train since 2017. Like I think bands have been really pulling out some cool throwback energy in that, and I think we're hitting this cool new like metalcore throwback lately, and I'm here for it. Like bands like See You Space Cowboy, and then like Dying Wish, they're doing these cool like shit that I was 15 when I first heard, like these OG like A Day to Remember breakdowns, but it has like a new school vocal on it. Like you weren't hearing high screams like that over metalcore breakdowns back in the day. So it's kind of a fun twist on a classic style.
Classic.
What about you? How you feel on it?
That song that I just heard. I'm gonna be honest. I'm okay with Dying Wish. Like I think they're a good band, but for whatever reason, it's just not something I'm really just always like again seeking out. But that song was much more promising for me. I was pretty impressed. That really.
Dude, I love short songs. I'm such a fan of short songs.
Just through and through. It was a heavy song. It had like cool leads and shit. Just just as a band, the way like they're working with each other, I think it's very musical, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Truthfully, there's a lot of I don't know, there's a lot of energy, like angry energy behind it, and I it's felt, homie. It's
Angy.
felt. Yeah, the top comment is, "This is screaming 2007 in the best possible way."
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. No, that makes
Couldn't
sense.
agree more, Michael.
Yeah. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, good job, guys. I really did enjoy that. Let's.
Ooh, new Vom. Haven't heard this yet.
Yeah, this is new Veil of Maya, everyone. Song Outrun.
Dude, that animated video they put out a bit ago, I fucking hated that song. I think we talked about it on the podcast a while ago.
The animated?
Yeah, it was that
yeah,
weird,
didn't we-
like, barbarian versions of them on,
Yeah.
like, Mad Max or some shit. That
Oh,
song
yeah.
was so boring to me. So I hope that this is a step up from that, because I like Veil of Maya. Well, I did for a long time.
Oh, yeah, no,
But
they're
they've kind of fallen off a little bit, gotta be
Yeah.
honest, in the past, like, 2 years.
Yeah.
So let's hope this is lit.
Yeah, that guitar riff is very sexy.
Dude, guitars are always sexy on Vom, man.
Yeah, I know he's a great musician, man. But I mean, everyone in this band is truthfully like an elite performing.
He's carried by
artist.
that pink guitar, dude.
Yeah. It's a little different for them.
This is Lucas's fucking input more if I've ever seen it.
Did he ever do like a solo shit?
Yeah, I think he currently is doing solo
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Oh man, I just had noticed this is they're opening for Dance Gavin Dance on this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. You know, like that's cool, but at the same time, like those two genres, I don't know.
I guess this song like bridges that gap.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. I
you know,
agree with
usually
that.
they don't have shit like this soft. I guess they've been leaning into this sound a lot more recently. Like that animated one's scream heavy, but it's like the outlier.
Yeah, see this is much more like True Veil, I feel like. It's like proggy, groovy, just heavy riff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it to homie. His vocals sound like for like over the years they've just kind of been very consistent, you know. This is very weird to me.
Yeah, I don't know why I just
that's
thinking. No,
yeah.
it is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like I appreciate this sound they're going for, but I don't think they've quite perfected it yet. Because this is clearly like a new thing they're doing, where they're like blending, you know, like what is this like retro pop with their gentiness, but
yeah.
it's a little too like here's the chorus.
Yeah.
Because that last part transitioning into this was so weird. But like they're cool parts individually, but in one composition it feels a little odd.
Yeah.
Like there needs to there needs to be some bridging of a gap. Like the guitars need to be a little more in that like polyphia type of where they're like being more pop with the instruments and not just the beats.
Yeah.
I think that helps transition it a lot more.
Dude, hang on. This is literally just The Trooper by Iron Maiden.
Oh my god! That's the one song I know by that band, and you're right. So like I know you're right.
It's the one song I know.
It is. That's the one song. Dude, what? You're right. That totally was. Yeah.
It's because of Guitar Hero or Rock Band. I don't know.
No, dude. For me, it was I had a Headbangers Ball CD,
Oh,
and that
hell
was on
yeah.
there.
Hell
There's
yeah.
some classics that come up, and I'm like, yo, that's who sings this. I had a CD with them on it.
I loved Headbangers Ball.
What a
man.
fun way to introduce kids that didn't have the internet into music.
Yeah.
Like, I would have never known about those bands because I had nobody to show me.
Yeah. Dude, I had dial-up, so
Dude,
there's
there
no
was
way I was
That's how I
finding
found out
bands.
about fucking Hatebreed was on that. And the Headbangers Ball I had. I think the Stooges were on that. Dude, there's some good Korn. Dude, the Liar by Korn. That's legit probably my
Yeah.
favorite Korn song.
Yeah, that was the other one where he did the.
Does he? Oh, does he do it in that one?
Yeah,
I think you're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Dude, the chorus. Oh my God.
Oh no! Okay, hey, hang
how
on.
could
So,
you deny
yeah, top comment is
the
Nick. It says the Trooper
Banger.
goes.
Oh, he says the Trooper thing. That's funny.
Yeah, this is okay. Maybe he's,
Good ear, dude.
yeah,
Good ear.
Yeah.
Banger.
Yeah. No thoughts on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the transition thing really needs some work on. I'm here for the style switch up because, like, I mean, Icy Stars does that shit like super well. So if they're going to transition into that, I think it's doable, and I think it'll do well for them to ride this. Because Lucas is a fantastic singer. Like, not that he's a bad screamer, but homie can sing very well, and he's got cool pop hooks. So if they lean into that, I think it'll do well, but I don't think this song was a good representation of that transition working well.
Yeah.
Like, there's cool parts throughout, but I don't, like, and it doesn't feel very cohesive. Like, it almost feels like Lucas wrote the bridge and the chorus, and then just was like, stuck it into a song that the guitarist wrote.
Yeah.
It's like ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba.
To be fair,
Baby, pull me closer.
to be fair, I feel like especially with Vale and just the amazing music that they've put out over their career, I feel like the genre itself is kind of hitting a wall with what you can do right now. That's still really cool and heavy, but like innovative. I think there's this big issue, at least with me, with just like reinventing heavy right now, because we have this perception that like heavy is like the lowest tuning, just slowest fucking thing right now.
Cringe.
And I mean, while
I'm bored of slow stuff.
well, it can be pulled off, right, if it's done correctly, but because we have that bias now, I think that it for whatever reason it's really separated heavy, at least in regards to like something proggy such as this. And it's not even super proggy, but I don't know. There's really a separation, I think, occurring. That's kind of like there's like a battle of what is true heavy or something.
What is real pop gent?
What is the real?
What is real pop gent? You do not know.
Yo, let's check out this fucking trailer for Censor.
Censor.
Yo, why don't movies have like explicit labels on them? I know they have like ratings, but like,
What do you mean?
like how like CDs will have like warning explicit content. So there's like an actual like warning, like, hey,
Well, I think
don't
because-
buy this. That's essentially what it's saying.
Well, because you can at any age buy a CD. Our ratings.
No.
allow
There
you to-
was a time when I had to pull out my ID
Wait,
to get
really?
yeah, no, seriously. I went to FYE.
Whoa.
You had to be, I think, over 13 was the law.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. I don't think I've ever bought anything younger
Dude,
than like 13.
I hated it. I could only get like specific Metallica records.
I don't want my mom to know I'm listening to thrash.
Yeah. I think it's probably because of like Marilyn Manson and like Dying Fetus or something. It was really
Honestly.
no,
Distressing content.
And initially, what did it was like Quiet Riot, right? Or like it was like a Motley Crue thing back in the '80s when that shit started up. Oh, we have
Oh, he did.
a critic within the own movie, within the own.
A critic within a critic.
People think that I create horror.
Just a self-aware horror movie.
So yeah, I think the protagonist, she works. Her job is to decide what gets censored. So like she reviews movies and films that are going to be put on TV, and she gets to decide what is too explicit and should be flagged. And so they'll take it out and like mark it down. I think it takes place in like the 80s or something.
Yeah.
Before it went on like TV.
Wow.
But it starts to like mingle with her memories from her past, and she starts to like. You start to unravel and kind of see why she is drawn to the field of censorship in the first place.
Yeah.
And it becomes this like avant-garde like horror.
Yeah.
So it looks cool. It looks like a really fun idea. I don't think I've ever seen a movie where somebody has that job as their premise.
Definitely an interesting topic of discussion for sure.
And it looked kind of cool. Like the colors were look fun.
Yeah,
A lot of like
yeah.
light play and stuff. And the actress, like from the beginning of the trailer to the end of the trailer, like her physical evolution, she looked much more distressed throughout. And I really appreciate when movies do. Like I saw The Invisible Man recently, the new one.
The Invisible Man.
It
Yeah,
was
dude,
really good.
Yeah,
Dude.
it was
I
good,
fucking
wasn't
liked it a lot. Yeah, Elizabeth Moss is such a good actress.
Yeah, that
she
movie-
really sold me on. This is such a funny. I'm so glad that this actually got brought up because I just watched that new Megan Fox horror movie that we saw the trailer for, The Till Death.
Oh,
because
it's
Nicole really wanted
it's
to watch
already out?
it. Yeah, it's already out.
I'm gonna have to
It's
watch it.
horrible.
It's bad.
I fucking hated it.
No.
It was, dude, and that's why I'm bringing it up because, like, Elizabeth Moss's character is in like, a similar distressing
Yeah.
role. But dude, she's like sells it so well of being like a legit victim of abuse and like having like this PTSD triggers and just constantly being set off and anxious and stressed. And you can just see her mental degradation going down until she becomes so sick of it that she starts fighting back because she has nothing left. Like Megan Fox, look, just like the whole, she's in one of the most like uniquely fucked up situations I could imagine. And the whole time she's like, ugh, like really, this like a
Bummer.
Paris Hilton type of like she's like I have to deal with all this like one of her like lover gets stabbed to death in front of her and she's
like that's a problem.
like I gotta hide quick. There's
Quick.
just no urgency and it's like it the idea is clever, like I guess, like the setup, like for the situation that they're in.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's kind of a fucked up, unique idea, but then the rest of the movie just becomes every fucking home invasion movie you've ever seen in your life. And dude, I don't know if it's Megan. Maybe I'm just now realizing Megan Fox maybe isn't the best actress, or maybe she's just out of.
Transformers.
I feel like
Austin.
I liked Jennifer's Body, like a hot take. I enjoyed
Yeah,
that
no,
movie,
Jennifer's
and
Body was
I think she did fine in that movie. I don't think she did good in this movie at all. I think she was horrible in this movie. I think it was a horrible movie, so maybe it's the director's fault too. But my goodness, like as this being her like comeback movie,
Yeah.
I couldn't be more disappointed.
That's a bummer to hear, man. That's a fucking bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, let's check out this new A24 movie. Yeah.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Goatman.
How's my enunciation?
Trailer is the movie is called Lamb. Everyone. Yeah. Let's check this out. Better be a sick ass goat man in this. Really?
Yo, yeah. How have we not had a Goatman horror movie yet?
I know. As silly as I'm describing it right
You could
now.
do
But
a
it's
Goat
terrifying.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah,
Goat
like-
Man. Yeah.
Like I think the Legend of Goatman is dumb, but I like legit
Goat
a
Man.
Goatman could be terrifying.
Definitely, right?
Like you seen Pan's Labyrinth?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that fucking centaur thing that's like helping her.
Seder Austin.
Yeah, that bitch, like who's helping the protagonist. That dude gives me nightmares.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you can trust me. I'm not. Oh. Don't worry, I'll do sound effects. I'll do ADR.
To anyone that's just listening to this has got to be
That's really funny.
it's just goat sounds. Yep, it's a movie about sheep. All right.
Yeah, funny enough, this is actually the prequel to The Witch. Wait, what?
Dude, this is the this is the second time this song has popped up on this podcast.
Oh, dude, that looks so
We are
trippy.
definitely getting demonetized.
This song? That's so funny.
Yeah, remember it was in the Knock Loose.
This is the song that was in there?
Yeah.
That was a really, really cute shot of that cat. Oh.
It sounded like she said father, but this is it's in a different language. She said go away. Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. There might actually be a goat man after all. Yeah, look at that fucking goat man right there. In the
He's
eye.
T-posing in her.
Oh my god.
Dude, what is with the lamb boy? What is they
Lamb boy.
How are they just casually showing that throughout this?
Yeah.
There's a little lamb boy. It's a.
Okay.
Yo, I have to see this. What?
It's either gonna be really good or really, really not. I know
Dude,
that's
there's no way you full commit to this premise unless this is a good movie.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
dude, that's insane. There's no way A24 lit this if it wasn't at least going to be interesting.
Yeah.
There's a little sheep boy.
Little sheep boy. Yeah.
Little sheep.
Yeah.
He's a
I
little
mean,
sheep boy. That's one of the funniest things I've seen ever.
dude. Yeah. No.
Them like trying to run fast away together was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's gonna be I mean, honestly, like a revolutionary, like terrifying horror movie. But I think I don't know. Just I mean,
It looks
anything.
interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, and I like the risk of making me care about a goat boy. Like
Yeah.
that's a pretty bold thing to make me invest into like a
care
sheep
about
child.
a goat.
Right, like, I really, because that sounds insane to try to like, okay, like he's gonna be a boy that's got a sheep head,
Yeah.
and you're gonna feel for him at the end. Like it's a bold idea. I'll give it to him.
I don't know why. Well, this is why it made me think of this. I recently watched that Russell Crowe fucking. He did like a Bible movie. It was on Noah, and it has fucking. I don't know. The reason I bring it up is because the fucking animals. You know, they get on the fucking ship or whatever.
A big ass boat.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that movie was fucking interesting.
Bible movies always are.
Oh yeah, the fucking VeggieTales came out. They did their bit, and I was like, "That's fucking great."
Yo,
That's great.
we
Good
are
job,
the
guys.
pirates.
Point for
Don't do
Jesus.
anything.
Yeah,
Yo, cucumbers for God, baby.
cucumbers for God.
Soaking for Jesus.
All right, Abby, let's end the night on this new last 10 seconds of live song. This is the Sabbath, everyone.
Yeah, hyped on this. This band has been quiet since they put out Sweet Gin Music.
Oh, they're on Unique Leader. I didn't even know that.
Unique Leader.
What about Subpar Leader?
What about Sub-Zero Media?
Like not really, like
Oh,
unoriginal
Square Up
leader.
Studios. There they are again, dude. This is the most like viewed director in all of our podcasts. Is Square Up Studios. Yo, they got that made. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, for a second I thought that was just like
I mean, this could be
Just
really
like-
good 3D, but it looks like a
that was yeah
real like metal shop.
yeah. Well, okay, just being real, man. Someone in this band probably is a welder, right?
Oh, that makes sense.
It's so
It's
weird.
probably him.
It's so weird to think about that, but like, I mean, honestly, man.
Could
with-
you see him bitch slap the cat? He did the classic front hand to backhand.
Oh yeah.
I think he's
Straight-
holding the camera and yelling at it. That was cool.
Yeah, homie's looking good. I remember he was a bit of a thicker boy, but I mean,
he looking sexy.
looking like he's getting his jogs in.
Getting his jogs in.
Oh, even their guitarist, man. Oh, he looks like he's still
He's got
smoking
the head
ciggies, but-
tattoo.
Yeah.
Looking hard.
Dude, I've
Yo,
always respected the fact that they've stayed true to the 6-string, man. I mean, they play low tunings, but that's clearly a baritone, fat ass strings.
Also, I don't mean to be a little bitch fanboy, but you don't get to say fire and brimstone. Storm
Yeah.
already did that.
Are they about to fucking drop that on us, Abby?
I hope they start screaming in Spanish. Demante el toro. That's pretty nice.
I've always respected the musicianship, you know? Like, I mean, I'm clearly, like, a much bigger, like, OG, like, Storm fan for sure. God damn, that camera just scared the fuck out of me. So loud. But yeah, getting back to it, like, yeah, no. Just
I didn't realize how
great
much
musicians,
fucking
man.
gold homie had on. He's jeweled up. He's
You
got
know, he's,
rings and shit on.
He's just trying to let you know, like, hey,
I just saw Uncut Gems,
a
homie.
little bit of gangster, a little bit of a fucking old beach-esque, you know?
Little dripped up. Little dripped up.
Little drippy. That's always been an interesting thing for me is the fact that kind of, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but ever since like
You're wrong.
ever since like Attila really started doing like the drip and shit, like a lot of people are just like about rocking chains now, almost kind of like appropriating the fucking rap culture in that sense, like, you know, having like drippy clothes and shit. Whereas before metal was just kind of like, I'm that weird smelly dude
Yeah, there's
with some
definitely.
fucked up honest lyrics, you know.
I think that still exists for sure.
Rock and
like
roll
Shadow
solo.
of Intent has never gone down the like drip route.
Yeah.
Like they're still like we wear like band t-shirt. We wear Decrepit Birth t-shirts to music videos.
Yeah.
But I definitely agree with what you're saying. Like Lorna Shore went through that with like CJ. He was like Drip McPiss. And,
Drip McPiss. Yeah, that's a good handle.
I've actually seen quite a few deathcore. I think Within Destruction was doing that for a grip too, where they had like the blinged out looks. So yeah, I definitely get that. There's something to like hard. You know, some people view like having mad drip as hard as fuck. You know,
Mad drip.
like I'm gonna kick
I'm
your
angry.
ass, but I'm gonna look, cool doing it.
Oh man, it's about to fucking drop.
Also,
on me.
usually I hate when a vocalist doesn't have a mic, but I actually haven't cared. Like this has worked fine for me. Usually I'm like, this looks corny. Everybody says love is bullshit. Yeah,
Just
kick my
beating the
ass.
shit.
His POV, I'm
Is that a
kicking your
He's
ass.
using a drumstick, right?
It looks like a baton. Like a little billy club. It's definitely thicker than a... Maybe it's a mag light.
This is heavy as fuck, man.
It's very heavy. It's been a grip since they come out, so it's cool to just have some heavy shit.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're low on health. The screen's red. If he hits us one more time, we're dead.
You
He's
died.
killed us. You are dead. You have died.
Thoughts?
That was cool. I must say I think I like this better than the whole like last album, honestly. This is a lot more up my alley of why I liked this band is that the slow like they did slow heavy shit really well. And this is that. Slow heavy done well. Lyrics are a little funny just because like Homie's already had like 8 songs about how much he doesn't like religion. But I mean, if that's what you're into, you know, speak your truth, homie.
Speak your truth. Speak it, is it?
Do it. Please do it. Continue.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, I'm here for it. I appreciate the fact that they're holding it down. You know,
Hold it down for the underground, baby.
I definitely agree with you in the sense that, like, for instance, like the song "The Drip," you know, like everyone was like, "Yo, they're singing now. They have like clean singing." It was received pretty well, but for whatever reason, they were going like a different different sound entirely.
I
and
love
because
when a
of
band
it,
grows, but I didn't want that band to grow in that way.
Yeah, exactly. This is one of those bands for sure that we just
Benefits from being the heavy boys.
Yeah.
Because they do it fucking phenomenally. They do it different than a lot of people.
Yeah, but definitely impressed with this one. I'll definitely be checking out the new record.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
All right, Abby, it's about that time. I gotta fucking go to sleep.
About the hard time to hit the old dusty trail.
I haven't slept for 3 fucking days.
And guess what? You're not going to sleep for 3 more.
Man, that'd be
3 more
awful.
days of partying.
Oh my god.
You're never going to sleep. You're never going to sleep unless it is the big sleep. Unless it is the big sleep. You're never going to sleep. Come and go to Six Flags.
Never forget dancing Six Flags, man.
Yeah, what a legend.
He's got to be dead now, but then again, that was probably also just a younger.
Probably like makeup, yeah.
Yeah, it was just makeup.
Probably one of the Jackass guys.
Well, there was an old man at some point, I'm sure.
There's probably I'm sure it was Casey Frey.
All right, Avi, any last words before I fucking hit the drip?
Yeah. Speaking of lamb, you ever seen Nicolas Cage's new movie called Pig? Check it out. I think the pig eats some truffles.
Wait, you're not even joking?
No, I'm
right?
not kidding. That's a real premise too. It's a new Nicolas Cage movie just came out called Pig, and he's his best friends.
I can't keep up with you, Nick. Why you're getting out of control?
Banger.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Perfect.
Going to bed, right?
Instant sleep. No, please, if you do it, I'll instantly fall asleep. I'm getting sleepy.
Sweet dreams. Oh, it's still recording. Any last words?
I'm gonna make a bad decision.